Muhammad Ali, here comes the brand new world heavyweight champion, just of course famously knocked out Sonny Liston, who's 20-0 with 16 KOs. It's Floyd Patterson, a man that needs no introduction. He started his career as an Olympic gold medalist, and look at him now. He is a former heavyweight champion of the world. They have waited for this fight for so long, John. This is ridiculous. This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, introducing in this corner, undefeated in his campaign with a record of 20 wins, no losses, 16 wins coming by way of knockout. The renowned U.S. Olympic gold medalist and the newly crowned heavyweight champion of the world, the Louisville Lip, Muhammad Ali. Hiding out of the blue corner from Brooklyn, New York. Here is the Olympic gold medalist and the two-time heavyweight champion of the world, and truly one of the all-time greats, introducing Floyd Patterson. One of the hottest tickets around. It's standing room only for this, our main event.
Todd, I love this place. The
atmosphere
is usually second to none if you get the right fight.
No doubt about it, this was the hottest ticket in town by a country mile. Every seat has been sold. Jimmy said this fight would never happen, and yet here it is, and here we go. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Walk away from each other and then run right back into trouble. And he scores with the counter. Both men step back for just a moment. This fighter focuses on those long, straight punches, staying on the outside and winning round after round.
A flat for the fight. If you're going to dance right there in front, you've got to cut them off. Cut the ring off. Make the ring small. Put them on the back foot. Put them under pressure.
Good counter punch. This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
And his gloves up to block the left jab. Straight right, just misses. For that receipt, it's always coming. Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up. Greatest has been dazed. Muhammad Ali in trouble. And finally, Muhammad Ali goes down. And look at that shot to the head, and there's no way they were going to stand up to that one. That's light out right there. Gotta wonder how big of a factor that knockdown's gonna be. We just saw.
I love the response though. Got back up. Took a deep breath. Thought, right, brush it off. Get on with the job. So I sat round, think round, you feel good? Good work out there. Get your rhythm back.
There's the bell to start round two. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? It's staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coach.
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? Patterson's locked. It appears they weathered the storm. How? I'm not sure. Listen on the job. What you do, you step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. I won't take the foolish thing. Beautiful counter punch. We've seen this fighter in the past go 12 rounds and not have a mark on their face. That's what happens when you stick and move. You hit when you don't get hit. If you're not fight fighters, you've got to use that straight jab, the straight right hand, the straight left hand. Doing it that way, it makes it so awkward for anybody to try and pin you down, or even predict which way you're moving. And real good back and forth between these two fighters. Perfectly matched. Still for still, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than before. Let's go with that jab. You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. Nice idea with the jab, but does not land. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round. Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy. Don't forget the jab. Okay, now you let him back into the fight-off round. Back into round. Think about what to do. Good work. There's the bell for round 3. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job. Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round. Everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down. Nice exchange here from both men. He's got a massive reach advantage. Let's see if he uses it. It cannot be a good old-fashioned long jab. Nobody can get past that. Does well to block that left jab. There's a counter shot. Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it. Still for still, top for top. He's got a match made in heaven. Good defense with that left jab. How about that time counter shot? You're not going to see as much footwork as the smaller weight classes in the heavyweight division, but we don't care. Whoa, wait a minute. Floyd Patterson's dazed. And Patterson couldn't take anymore. I don't care who you are. When you get caught with a body shot like that, you're going down. Where did that come from? What a shot. Not over till it's over, but that knockdown is going to be huge. To make or break a fighter. Don't change too much yet. Keep doing what you're doing. The gap will appear. Now don't listen. You switched off what you're doing. I need you to focus on what's happening. Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here? That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got a hustle now. He's got to bluff them. They won't give us a second to catch our breath.
He misses with that jab. One punch could end this fight for either of these two heavyweights. Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you gotta think him. You just gotta be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little savior to pickpocket him. Nice counter shot. You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. Holding nothing back here in the round. Has to be careful for that. Oh, that got Patterson off kilter. No, Floyd Patterson is on the canvas. I want to see that again, but from a different angle. I need to see that again. One, two, three, four, five, six. Listen to me. Are you okay? So this fight will continue, but how can they get back into this bout? They're happy this round's coming to an end. 10 seconds left. What a huge momentum swing that's going to be, considering that round will be 10-8 after the knockdown. If being put down, you've got to sit right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
Hey, what you doing? Come on. Switch on. You've been cold. That's it. Stop.
Back into the fray here in round 5. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round. What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with it. They're both going for the KO. It's so obvious. Who would have thought Ali would get rattled like this? Big shot, and down goes Ali. That punch to the head looks so good live. Let's see it again in slow motion and really appreciate it. Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from? One, two, three, four, five, six. Go back into the fray again, but how much do they have left? So that look at the corner, look at these pitches. They're telling to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, swing, and move, get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner, somehow get to the end of the round. Have to be careful for that receipt, it's always coming. Shot. Greatest! Muhammad Ali is down! Do you believe it? And as you can see here, a picture-perfect punch did the trick. The right punch, what a shot! One, two, three, four, five, six. They get 1 minute between rounds. This fighter wished it was 10 minutes after being dropped twice in the last round. There's always a way back. Don't ever run anybody else.
Okay, I like that round. Good work. Stay focused. Like the round up.
There's the bell for round 6. It's been a nightmare so far. What can they do to turn this around? I have no idea what they have left. How'd you come back from something like that? Not on twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left. How about that time counter shot? I have got to see that again. Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods. One, two, three, four, five, six. Got knocked down, but didn't stay down. Once again, showing you how much grit and courage this fighter has. He's up, but for how long? Look at him. On the heels. Look at him. Look at that. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed. It just takes one more clear shot. Stop me here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. Do you believe this? The greatest is down on the canvas. And there's no doubt about it as we see it again. That body shot did them in. You've got to see that again. They're back up on their feet, but I'm not sure why. Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know. Final tip. Oh, right there! Muhammad Ali's in trouble, but surely he'll find a way out. And battered, but somehow he's still in it. They believe their fighter has it in the tank. Get your mind back on the job, get back out there and win the round. Nice round, good round. I like that, the Matthew. You keep him on the end, better in the sky. You're much better, Here comes round 7. Something has got to change after 2 knockdowns in the last round. 2 knockdowns, and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible, because your head must be all over the place. Your legs just feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan. Patterson goes down. Oh my goodness. I want to see that one more time. A shot from the gods. Took him out. Time to go celebrate after a knockout win here. Well, there's no argument right there. You say it. Night, night.